What's up, guys? I'm going to try and go fast today. I'm not sure how much memory I have left on my phone, but here goes. This is a 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe, and it has a fuel gauge issue where it reads empty when it's full, and fluctuating fuel gauge, that kind of thing. And also has three check engine light codes related to fuel level, sensor A, B, that kind of thing. So anyways, here is what you do to replace the fuel sensors. It's kind of torn apart now, I apologize. I'm in the middle of putting it back together, but the first thing is to remove, I'm in the trunk here, remove this plastic trim that just pulls out. It's got these little clips. Pull that out, and then you'll have your rearmost storage container, luggage bay, whatever you call it. And that has 5 10mm screws. One of them is hidden underneath your tow hook inside of there, and the other one you'll have to pull out your little foam jack storage, and the other two are hidden under that. So you'll pull that out, it lifts out, and then you have your large storage container in the trunk. That will have, looks like 3 10mm bolts. There's, I think, 4 compartments in that. There's one in each compartment except this one on the far right. I hope I'm right about that, but you'll find them. They're just 3 10mm. And then you come to your 2 rear seats. In that case, you're going to have 4, let me recheck that. 1, 2, 3, 4 14mm bolts on the rear side of the seats. Those are a little tight, but you can get them with either an impact or half-inch drive. They're not that bad. So you'll pull those 4 out, then come around to the front of the seats, and you'll have 4 more. And those 4 14mm bolts are hidden underneath these plastic covers right here. So I just took a screwdriver under the side of this and popped it off, and there are 4 14mm bolts there. Then to remove your seats, you actually don't need to pull them all the way out of the vehicle. I just kind of tipped them back out of the way. But whatever you can do to expose these 2 Velcro carpet squares, and this houses your 2 fuel level sensors. So these will just pull off, and then these metal covers cover both sides. These are just held down with an adhesive, and I actually had to pry up pretty good to get the passenger side one off, but it will come off. Just pull real hard. Doesn't really matter if you bend it, in my opinion. Same thing on the driver's side, pull that one out. And then once you get those off, you're going to have this grommet. You'll pull that out. There's 1 connector on this side, 1 electrical connector, and I think 2 of those quick release connectors. You just kind of pop the tab up and it slides off. We'll do that on that side. That side has, I think, 3 electrical connectors. So undo all of those, take all your connections off, and then the next step is to remove the lock ring on the fuel pump. And that you can do gently with, which is what I did, with a screwdriver and a hammer, just tapping around each little tab and slowly twisting it off. But the ideal tool is a lock ring tool for a fuel pump. That way you don't risk poking a hole in the fuel tank, which would end up basically ruining the whole job and cost a lot more. So ideal tool is a fuel pump lock ring tool. So that'll pull that off, and then you kind of have to wiggle around and pull your sending units out. On that side, the driver's side is the fuel pump, so have to fiddle around with getting that out. Once you do, you'll have your, let me run in here before I run out of video. You'll have your fuel level sensors, and they look like this. And those just have a tiny little tab that you'll release and slide off. Slide the new one in, and try and copy the wiring the exact way that it was done, how it wraps around the little tabs and things on the fuel pump. And that's it. assembly is in the reverse of removal, obviously. And what I did is went ahead and tested it before I put everything back together. And I have a full tank, and I'm reading a full tank, so that's good. Here is the Dorman part number, 911-048. Comes with both sides. I think it was like $75 maybe. And it also includes 2 new O-rings to put underneath your fuel pump and your fuel sender. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the quick video, but I'm about out of memory. So thanks a lot. See you on the next video.